Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Lenz and today is Monday, so that means we have leadership session. Today I wanted to talk about legacy and why it's so important when we talk about leadership. Legacy is something you're going to leave behind when you are gone for good, yeah? So this is going to be something that people will remember you for. Often we don't think about that. This is for later. I don't care. We'll be gone. So who cares? It doesn't matter for me. But when you wake up in the morning and you think, I have to go to the same job, I have to do the same thing, I have to lead the same people, I have to face the same problems, I don't want to do it anymore. It's just like I'm missing something from my life. I don't know what is it, but I'm missing something. I feel disappointed. I feel frustrated. In those moments in the morning, for you to be able to actually change them, transform them into something positive, into excitement, is to have clear vision of what is your legacy. Your parents, your grandparents left you with their legacy, left you with some skills, personality traits, with some tools. They empowered you with them. They helped you to become who you are now. That was their legacy. Now it's your turn. How do you want to contribute to the world? How do you want to improve the current situation of not only yourself but other people? How can you and how you want to make your reality and other people's reality better? When you have that different perspective, when it's not only just about you, your current situation and your family, but when you have some bigger goal to achieve, something that you can actually leave your footprint and it's on a bigger scale, then something changes in you. Then all those little petty fights, they don't matter anymore. All those problems that you're going to face and the same tasks, the same habits, the same routine, they are not going to matter anymore because you have that bigger goal in your head. You know why you're here. You know what what you want to leave behind, and that changes the way you behave towards other people, the way you communicate, the way you lead, the way you listen. It changes everything in your life, makes your life less stressful because you are contributing to something bigger. You are helping others, you are transforming lives, you are supporting, you are empowering, you're inspiring, you're motivating. And after all that work, you will be remembered as exactly that, as a leader who is inspirational, motivational, empowering, powerful, supportive, reliable, consistent, courageous. Every person in the world would like to be remembered as such. And then it's also easier to celebrate your successes because sometimes we forget, we don't care, it doesn't matter anymore. Yes, I've achieved it. I achieve it every single month. This is a norm for me. This is nothing unusual. Yes, it is unusual for other people, but it's not for me. This is something I always do. So I don't see much value in it. I want to achieve it, but then when I achieve it, that's done. What's next? Yeah? So in those moments, you actually are quiet for a minute. And you start seeing that you contribute to something bigger. Those moments start to be important. Those celebrations are important because quite often those celebrations are not about you or are not about the task, but those celebrations are about other people. And the most fantastic feeling in the whole world is that you contributed to that. You contributed to the change, you contributed to the change in their life, you contributed to someone's life in a positive way. And that feels like a totally different achievement. When you are this type of a leader who wants to leave a legacy, a bit of abstract legacy, then your team is going to behave differently because your approach will be different. And when you have that clear vision of your legacy in your mind, you will try to show that to your team members. And because you will see how powerful that feels for you, you will try to explain to them that maybe they should set something up like that too. So imagine you are surrounded by people who have mission to empower the world, to create change to others. So when you are surrounded by such helpful and supportive people, then the atmosphere in the team is amazing. When you are surrounded by people who want to create a positive impact, not only on their life or their family life, but also on others, that is amazing. Because they start seeing how they communicate with other departments or with other suppliers. They are going to become a bit more careful when they talk to people, a bit more empathetic, a bit more open, innovative, and the growth is going to have a different meaning because they will not only finish the task, they will not only achieve the set up goals, but they will also have this powerful feeling of fulfillment, of contributing to something bigger, of leaving something important behind, of changing and transforming other people's lives. And that is something so powerful that if you understand that as a leader and you will incorporate process of creating legacy in your training program or in your strategy for your team development, then your team is going to work differently and the atmosphere is going to be brilliant and people will like to come to work more and they will be more approachable, more positive, because they will have bigger goal in mind, less materialistic, more abstract. That makes this tiny change so much better. Thank you so much. See you next week.